We aren't flying high Jetson style, but the future of cars and trucks is here, with many automakers electrifying their lineups.
The all-new, all-electric EQS SUV.
Some, like Cadillac, vowing to go all-electric by 2030 and Lexus by 2035, fueled in part by consumer demand to go green and ditch unpredictable fuel prices. A recent survey revealing more than a third of Americans would consider buying or leasing an EV when in the market for a new ride. But right now, it's tough finding cars, especially electric ones.
Why is it so hard to get your hands on an electric vehicle?
There's difficulty in the industry building vehicles in general, and EVs being the newest thing on the block with the latest technology are just more difficult to build, and ultimately the supply is just not there.
Alex Nizek is an automotive engineer at Consumer Reports. When it comes to price, you may experience a little sticker shock. On average, a new EV now costs around $64,000, nearly $16,000 more than the overall industry average. If you compare similar models, a new gas-powered Hyundai Kona costs around $22,000. The electric version, nearly $34,000. But shifting gears from gas to electric can help you save money down the road when it comes to gas and maintenance. A Consumer Reports study found a typical EV owner who mostly charges at home can save up to $1,000 a year on fueling costs, with gas now at more than $3 a gallon. And Nizek says EVs usually spend less time in the shop, saving owners about $4,600 in maintenance and repair fees over the car's lifetime when compared to gas-powered vehicles.
The reason for that is EVs tend to have less moving parts.
And Nizek says electric vehicles usually require fewer routine checkups. A quick look under the hood, you can see it's usually a storage space. There's no need to replace oil filters or parts like spark plugs.
What questions should you ask yourself before you buy an EV?
It depends on how you drive and where you drive. If you're taking a lot of road trips and you're going to have to rely on the public charging infrastructure, and you're going to be waiting longer and taking more stops to charge the vehicle.
When planning a long road trip, remember, most EVs have a driving range of a little more than 200 miles. And when using a public fast charger, it can take 25 to 60 minutes to juice up. While California and New York have the most charging stations by volume, Vermont has the most per capita. And by 2030, the federal government plans to build a national network of 500,000 EV chargers. Nizek says if you mostly take short trips, running errands or carpooling, look for charging options around town, at work, and especially at home. You can get a basic charging outlet installed in your own garage. Just make sure you hire a licensed electrician. Costs vary, but start around $200. Depending on where you live, electricity could cost more than gas, and cold weather or extreme heat can drastically reduce an EV's range. Nizek urges consumers to also consider reliability. As more EVs roll out, Nizek says if you can wait, avoid buying first-year models. Allow some time for manufacturers to work out the kinks. All tips to make your next ride a smooth one.
So, Vic, what about hybrids? I mean, how do they compare as folks look at their options?
You know, here's the thing. Car experts say hybrids are the best of both worlds. You have the gas engine, you have the battery engine and a battery, and that helps you with fuel efficiency. They've also been around a lot longer than electric cars, so the reliability is there. Just keep in mind, EVs, they're more expensive, but there are federal rebates. $7,500 back for a new EV, $4,000 back for a used. So that helps take some of the bite off of the prices. And if you see Tesla, they're lowering their costs to help, attract more buyers.
To your point, though, once they get that the grid in place,
that's the thing.
It makes it a lot more difficult for a lot of folks to find spots to charge their cars.
If you don't have the infrastructure near you, it's kind of a pain to have an EV.
All right.
Great. Thank you, Vic.
Thank you, Vicky.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.